Konami's having a bit of a showcase. Let's see what they got. Metal Gear Solid. Silent Hill. It's going to be crazy. It's going to blow your mind.
To bring joy to someone, somewhere.
I'm super stoked on it, though.
From that flame of passion, Konami
I'm hoping Metal Gear Solid
born.
has some different changes. Something that we can sink our teeth in from the original. Some added stuff. Because I love the original. Don't get me wrong. Keep the same characters. Keep the same, you know, personalities of the characters in there. But add some things in there, make some different areas more unique. Kind of like how the Resident Evil 4 remake went on that part.
Today, we've prepared an extended version of our recent trailer with a few more new details.
Let's
Please
go,
take
dude.
a look.
Patrol here. We have evidence of an
Look at that, man. It is beautiful. Am I past the minute mark yet that I can curse? It is fucking beautiful.
No, he's close. Where did he go?
Dude. I'm so stoked on this, man. This was a game that stuck with me growing up, so I really hope they do a good homage to it. And add to it, make the areas interesting, put some different, which they are. I mean, it definitely has different enough feel that even if it is a one-to-one, it would still be unique enough because how different the perspectives and different ways that you could play it in.
I'm over here.
Dude, he was such an interesting boss growing up because he would, if you waited him out, he would die. That old man with the sniper. It was kind of a cool Easter egg, and they're probably gonna keep that, I imagine. Hell yeah, dude. Solid Snake don't fuck around. You're dead. Ape Escape, dude. How can you hate on Ape Escape? Bring it back. The people need it. And this is new from what I heard. Or from what I saw. I did see this, so. I do know it's different, which is cool. A lot of good changes here. Bomberman's an interesting bring back. Or, you know, put in here. I guess crossover, I should say. Dude, I would be dead 3 times over, man. Look at this dude. He's been there the whole time. Look at that, ganked 3 times, dude.
I'm Yuji Korakado, the creative producer. For this trailer, we wanted to focus on the gameplay.
Yeah, it looks very
While
solid,
the
dude.
basic
I'm
gameplay of the
super
boss battles
stoked.
remains the same, we've made some updates to the AI and animations, and rebalanced some things.
Definitely. In the environments, I hope that they add, just make
In
some,
addition to the main
add
story,
some areas
PS5
and different
Steam
things like
versions
that.
also include a
Update the
remade
gameplay.
version of the Ape Escape crossover mode, Snake vs. Monkey. For the Xbox version, we collaborated with another Konami series, Bomberman.
So sick.
to
I hope
create
we get another
Snake versus
Konami in there.
Bomberman, where you'll enter the jungle to chase down and blast away Bomberman. Alongside Snake vs.
Raiden.
Monkey, the much-requested Secret Theater also makes a return. In the remake, the original Secret Theater videos will now be found as collectibles.
An Easter egg
in-game.
where you meet
In addition, there are
Raiden
also all-new Secret Theater videos
from
made for Solid
Metal Gear
Delta
Rising would be
Snake
sick.
Eater. They'll be secretly carried by enemy soldiers, so try
Or-
to track them down.
Dude, what if you meet General?
The Sneaking DLC pack contains unique uniforms with special appearances and effects. In-game, the player can also find and enjoy secret and specialized items,
Armstrong,
weapons,
dude,
and
that would be
uniforms
so
to use and enjoy in
General
infiltration
Armstrong would be so
situations.
sick. Sorry,
And
I
of course,
got distracted. I just
wonderful.
wanted to look at, comment on what they're doing at the same time. So I was like, oh, there's something happening. But yeah, the Rambo
I'm
mode that he
Yu
was
Sahara, the director
gunning
for
down
Fox
people,
Hunt
that
mode
looks so
in Metal
sick.
Gear
bro.
Solid Delta Snake Eater. Fox Hunt is completely original online multiplayer
This I
mode,
saw too.
though it shares the same world with Metal Gear Solid
5
Delta Snake Eater. The
Looked like a
gameplay is
lot of fun
completely
online.
different.
Unfortunately, I missed the boat before I got to play it.
When we
So I
say
didn't even
Metal
get to
Gear
play the
multiplayer,
online
many
mode, so I'm
fans
hoping
will
this
probably
online
think
mode-
of Metal Gear Online, but Fox Hunt will be its own new type of mode.
Yeah. Hoping this online will be different and unique.
We very much appreciate all the longtime fans of MGO who have always wanted to see
Bring
it
out
make
a good
comeback,
progression
but the
system.
landscape of multiplayer games has changed a lot since MGO.
Yeah, that's true.
It took a lot of careful consideration to think about what a new online mode should look like.
Yeah.
Based on the iconic stealth and survival elements in the Metal Gear series, we are taking camouflage and hide-and-go-seek to the next level. We challenged ourselves to make something unique that is more than just a shootout. We've used that back-and-forth tension of staying hidden or searching out the enemy to create an online experience unique to Metal Gear.
Okay. It could be interesting. I would like the class system from 5 and the progression
Those are all the
system.
details we can share with you for now, but we're working hard on getting Fox Hunt to you all.
But yeah, this very much
We plan
looks
to
like a
have
hide
more
and
news on
seek,
Fox
which is
Hunt in the
alright.
future, so
But
please
I hope there's
stay
more
tuned.
to it. We'll see. But yeah, that's a great addition. Having different things like that's awesome. I would just like to see them flex their legs, get really creative, have different modes. Dude, I'm fucking stoked, bro. I love Metal Gear, dude.
I'm the one.
We still have more to share, so look forward to hearing even more
Hell
about what's
yeah.
coming in Metal Gear Solid
Dude.
Delta, Snake Eater.
Yes. It's gonna go hard, dude. Hell yeah, brother. But yeah, I hope that they don't bundle. The one thing I disliked about Resident Evil 4, let's talk a little over this part. This is cute.
I'm
but-
executive producer at ZDT Studio.
I'm Mika Tangai, art director.
the thing I hope they do over
Creative
4
director.
And
is that
today,
in
we're very
4,
excited to present you our
they
debut game,
it
Darwin's
was a
Paradox.
decent homage to the
Darwin's
original,
Paradox is an
but the
adventure platform
characters
game where players
themselves,
take on the role of Darwin, an
I
octopus
feel like
who is
didn't
suddenly
have this
torn from his
quite
ocean
the
by a
same
mysterious beam of light.
personality
He wakes up in an industrial
inner
complex
feeling that
and
they
has
had
only
before, so I
one
hope they
desire,
keep that.
to
And
escape this
overall, it
hostile
lost a
world
lot of
and
its quirky
return to the
nature.
ocean.
We'll be traversing a multitude of environments, moods, challenges, and
This is
gameplay
cute.
mechanics.
This is
The
adorable.
octopus is very endearing with incredible natural abilities, and we've amplified them. to
Very
create
high
even
end
more
for
interesting gameplay
fun
mechanics
platformer.
and humorous touches.
He's a true superhero. He has incredible abilities.
Hell
He
yeah.
can camouflage himself, climb everywhere.
I'm
swim,
just
of
glad to
course,
see a new
walk,
age for
jump,
Konami
spit ink
put out
to
some
hide
good
and
shit.
escape. The player will have to use all of these abilities to progress through the adventure and return to the ocean.
Because they were just doing the pachinko
And this is
shit.
just a glimpse of
And
Darwin's
seeing Silent
We'd
Hill
like to
come
thank
back as
everyone
hard
who
as
gave
it
us such a
has
warm
has
welcome when
been
we
really
announced
cool.
the game a few months ago. So thank you all. We can't wait for you to try out the game. See you soon.
This looks cute though. Yeah, I'm not into sports. Not my thing. It's cool though. But yeah, I want to see some more of the gameplay for the online mode for Metal Gear Solid. And some more of the optional stuff that you can do to really bring out the differences. Because like Resident Evil 4 did a really good job with like even the area layouts did feel a lot different. And I think they did add some new different areas, 100%, I'm pretty sure. A little different from the original. So if they could do that, I know that they want to bring in for the new era, but if they should just expand on 3, or Metal Gear Solid 3, and kind of bring out some different areas, different unique ways, more gameplay elements. Like 4's remake's gameplay was really good. It did bungle in a lot of the campy nature and the feeling of Resident Evil 4. That's where they really fucked up, in my opinion. Which I don't understand why they chose to go that way, but whatever. You know, it's Capcom. Still a great game, you know, regardless what you say. Great game, obviously, 100%. But yeah, that was where it kind of shit the bed. Also, Ada wasn't quite the same, where she, they definitely toned down her sexuality, and her character just wasn't as flirty and, like, kind of over the top as the original. She still was there. Like, there was still a bit of Ada, but, like, she was kind of flat also. She wasn't as cool as the original. Which is fine. They could have just made some changes if they wanted to, but I feel like they kind of leaned in a little too hard for her character. But yeah, please keep Big Boss the same. Please keep Ocelot the same. Please keep all these characters that I grew up loving, as far as their characters, as close as you can. Maybe if you want to do some changes, it's fine. but keep a lot of character into them, you know? Because it's what people love about those games. That it was a bit silly. You know, it definitely has a unique charm, Metal Gear Solid, you know?
MLB Pro Spirit.
I feel like when we try to sometimes modernize these games,
with all 30 MLB teams and
we concentrate on certain things like upping the gameplay and all this stuff, but you forget like some of the charm of these old games that really got people. And who plays these fucking? Who is playing a goddamn mobile baseball game?
Top athletes to make
Am I retarded? I don't know who's playing.
Like
well, maybe. But,
some of the MLB's current star players have chosen their own favorite players, and you can play them all in the game.
But yeah,
letting
dude,
you feel what it's really like.
I can't
to be
believe
a top MLB athlete on the field.
Silent Hill has made such a good comeback as it had.
Adley Rutschman.
They have they had so many projects in the work. Bloober actually surprisingly really did well. People did not expect to, and at first it had a bit of controversy. People weren't going to think it was going to do as well as it did, but it absolutely knocked it out of the park. The only problem I had with Silent Hill 2 was that the enemy types were roughly the same. So that was kind of like,
enjoy the thrill of competition.
I feel like they should have had more variety. You know what I'm saying? That's probably like my only
games
complaints.
Are quick and perfect to play between innings. Awesome.
Oh, real baseball, real fast.
It's all
out of everything, yeah. Those are like my only big complaints.
Enjoy real MLB action with real quality and real detail.
I didn't even know Konami made fucking
for fans of gaming,
baseball games,
for fans of MLB, and for fans of Shohei Ohtani.
MLB Pro Spirit.
Download now.
Dude. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is so fucking... These card games absolutely
My name is Grant Williams, a professional basketball player for the Charlotte Hornets. And I don't know if many of you guys know this, but I'm a huge Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan. Not only just Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, but the anime I watched continuously growing up. As
dude,
a Master Duel player,
the Japanese version of that shit was crazy back in the day. People were dying. It wasn't a fucking game.
I know that it takes a lot of skill and a lot of courage not only to build the right deck.
Yu-Gi-Oh's old anime, dude, was so over the top.
To all the duelists that participate in not only duelist
makes
cups,
me
but the road to
makes me
world
miss
as
some
well
of
as
those
the world
weirder,
championships.
wacky animes growing up.
And I want you guys to continue to believe in the heart of the cards, because you never know who your next opponent might be.
But they gave like Joey this fucking goofy Brooklyn accent.
Stage of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Hey, you!
TCG, the WCS 2025 qualifiers.
I definitely remember that too. The American version had its Bandit Keith. Dude, he is the quintessential
Central America
way to be an American.
July 4th through 6th. Oceania WCQ July
Japan has such a fun idea
North America
of Americans, like the stereotypical.
Europe WCQ
Armstrong, General Armstrong will always stick with me.
Aim for the world.
Nanite, son. Dude, he was built too. He would be my senator, 100%. Senator Armstrong. I keep saying General. Senator Armstrong. I fucking. Oh man. I was getting mixed up with fucking. Was I getting mixed up with Full Metal Alchemist, dude? Embarrassing. Shameful. Dude, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is getting crazy. You have swords now? We killing people? Committing seppuku after a lost game? Hell yeah, brother. Cool to see these things still going. Strong, too. Pokemon going strong. Where's Beyblade at? How's that doing? Suikoden! I never played this growing up. Heard amazing things. I'm sure it's a great game. I'm sure it is. Already seen this, the remake. It does look very good for a remake. Looks different from even Dragon Quest recently, their remakes that they've done. No, it's not really a remake. It's a, what do you call them?
The producer
Remaster.
of Suikoden 1 and 2 HD Remaster, Gate Rune, Dunan Unification Wars.
And I am Tetsuya.
But I never
Ibushi,
played
the
these.
director for
I
this
know
title.
there's a
Since
giant
its release
fan
on
base
March
around them
6th,
who
we have
absolutely
been receiving
would
positive
kill to
feedback
get these
from
games
fans
in the
and
modern
those who
era.
played Suikoden for the first time.
So, you know, here you guys
Thank
go.
you very much.
If you guys think I need to play this, tell me. I might give it a shot. I love RPGs, man. I'm so glad that we're in like a new age for RPGs, I feel like. Where a lot of big games are getting out there.
Suikoden 1 and 2 HD Remaster
Expedition
will be
33, not to
released
say
on
that for the
Nintendo
millionth
Switch 2.
time. Obviously, that was fucking sick.
While keeping the touching story of the boys who bear the runes,
I can't
the
wait,
game has evolved
you know,
to be easier to play, with higher picture and sound quality,
to get
a
more
double-speed
of
battle
these
function,
turn-based out
and a
there.
shortcut button for auto battles.
And you maybe if you
For the
support this
Nintendo
game,
Switch 2
we may get a
version,
modern
the
version of
resolution and frame
Suikoden
rate have been reviewed
and
adjusted to
bring
match
this to
the
the new
performance
age,
of the
see some cool
console for a
shit.
more comfortable play
Support
experience.
Konami. I'm
Please
glad
take
that
this
they're making such a
opportunity to
comeback, dude.
experience the
100
world
fucking
of
percent.
Suikoden. Suikoden Starleap is a new RPG in Suikoden.
I am Shinya Fujimatsu, producer of
Hell
Suikoden
yeah.
Starleap. Suikoden Starleap is a new RPG in the Suikoden world and the first mobile game in the series. This game is set in the same world as the previous
Mobile
installments of the
again.
series, and
That's
one of the
alright.
true runes, the rune
Is that a
of
cat
change,
girl?
is the key to
Oh,
the new
they know what
story of the
sells.
108
I don't know what
Swords.
she is. Some kind of
Please
monster
take a look
girl.
at this clip.
Man, this is going by fast. Can't believe we're halfway through almost. Very sweet, very sweet. Look at this artwork. It looks sick, dude. And it's different enough from Dragon Quest that you'd want to experience this and it'd be a completely different type of feel. Like, oh, here comes like the same type of style. Because I would say, what's this one game that did close to the style? Because they're Square Enix to Square Enix. Was Octopath Traveler and Dragon Age. They're kind of, I feel like the art style was kind of close-ish in their remaster, but this one looks a bit different from those, so that's good that it sold it on its own. Made it a bit different. Completely different company, obviously, so not really a same comparison. But man, I hope this is good, though. If you guys really do think I should play this, please tell me, because I know it's a huge favorite for a lot of people, so I could be sold on it pretty easily, you know? Especially if this video gets over 100 viewers, maybe. That's how low my view count is. I'm like, maybe, you know? Might push me to do it. Bro. Soundtrack's solid. Solid soundtrack. That's another thing for Metal Gear Solid. Please give me a killer soundtrack like 5 had. 5 had a fucking banger soundtrack. That shit hit hard. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
What did you think?
Looks good.
The graphics, sound, and story of this title have been carefully crafted.
Bring it in.
So that both those who have already experienced Suikoden
Yes.
and those who are not yet familiar with the series will enjoy
Yeah, I
playing.
feel like reintroducing.
Hoping that more
It was a
people
smart
around the
idea for
world
the
can
Silent
enjoy
Hill
the
to
world of
reintroduce.
Suikoden.
I feel like Konami
decided to
itself
launch
is
the
kind of
game
reintroducing a
globally
lot
on
of the
Steam
games.
so
Am
that
I
it can be
crazy?
played on PCs,
Solid.
in
I
addition
mean,
to mobile devices.
oh my God, Metal Gear Solid 3 was one of the fan favorites. Remaking that and getting people into it,
Also
it's a good idea.
Store today.
Silent Hill
Don't forget
2,
to wish list
good
now.
idea to get people into the Silent Hill series.
We'll keep you informed.
Good
with
thing
the
they knocked
latest
it out of the park.
information on the official website and our program Suikoden Live.
Hell yeah, dude.
Please look forward to the new Suikoden
Getting, I
Starleap.
think, trying to get people more in love with Konami, you know, with some of their classics. People being like, oh wow, these are the games they could do. Maybe that's the gimmick. Maybe that's the idea. Silent Hill F would be like one of their actually new games, I feel like, which is cool. I really hope they fucking knock it out of the park. Gradius, dude? Gradius? I know some old folks' homes are fucking going crazy for this, boy. Oh, I remember. Oh, I remember this. I I used to pay 15 cents at the local pizza parlor. Okay, I'm sorry. Fuck it. Bro. I don't even know I'm saying that. It's not even too long from when I was born. I'm old, guys. Sometimes I wake up, I'm like, man, I just get random pains. This is how it is, you know? And I take care of myself now. Now I got a random fucking... My head hurts, my neck hurts for no fucking reason, my back hurts. Let's go. Yeah, it was like a lot of reintroducing shit, right? Not crazy, right? Dude. But man, if Metal Gear Solid really knocked it apart, I'll be so happy to just get them back out there. I really hope there's enough of a differences in different things, though, to jump back in. Because I definitely loved the third one, so let's see.
Sir Winston Green.
Oh, this looks so sick.
We deliver.
Reminds me of Crazy Taxi.
Enjoy the luxuries of the mainland. We deliver anything. Anyway.
This soundtrack is sick, too. I love that,
Winston, a madman.
Are you blind?
A victim.
What would you say?
He's like a fine piece
like
of
1950s music, almost?
Just a few loose screws.
I'm bad with time errors, okay? Okay? Chill with calling me retarded in the comics, okay? I'm trying my best in the comments. I'm trying my best, okay? I had a hard life. I'm not the most educated. Thank the public school system. I blame them. None of it's my fault, okay? It's not that I couldn't pick up a book and learn more, okay?
The beginning.
Everybody else's fault. This looks sick, though. This looks super fun.
I have never encountered.
I hope there's a destruction mode in this. They can get like a little wild, and get wacky.
You think you can push me around? Well, I have news for you.
You can drink a 40 while driving the game, you know? What do they? What kind of drinks do they have back in these times? A dry martini while driving?
How come there's no record of a Winston Green, huh? I'm done explaining myself to you.
Life's full of ups and downs.
Bro.
If I've learned anything, it's that some things are just out of our control.
Looks sick. I'm stoked. A UFO, that's a nice touch.
Deliver All Costs is a narratively driven action game where everything is destructible, where you follow a character who is on the downward spiral towards insanity.
Deliver at All Cost is the game that puts you in the shoes of this very unlikely everyday man who is put upon and
he's just like me, for real.
That every one of
just
us
like me, guys.
In their
Am I too old to be saying that shit?
But you
Probably.
have this perfect opportunity to let loose and explore this world and destroy it if you should want to. And you will be constantly challenged, and hopefully you will also constantly be given reasons to laugh.
Yeah, it looks cool. It looks fun.
Very subtle.
Konami's doing wonders. And it's not all like big bangers. Obviously, we have 3 in my opinion. Suikoden, obviously Metal Gear Solid, Silent Hill. And then Suikoden could be a solid game. This is Fairy Tail, right? It's made by the same people, I assume. Did Konami? Maybe they're just producing a game for them. The art style is it has to be the same makers of fucking Fairy Tail. It is like exact line work and everything. Which is fine, you know. I never got into Fairy Tail. I think I read a little bit of it. I read a little bit of the manga. Then I quickly fell off. I was like, you know, it's cute. It was alright. It just didn't grab me. It was alright. In fact, it was a long time ago that I read that thing. So maybe it was kind of generic. Maybe it didn't really grab me enough. I don't know. Could be good. Just never got into it. There was a lot of it, and I think it only ended more recently. Is that the Naruto theme? Am I crazy? They just reuse that for all animes, huh? Bro. Survival kit. What is this? Are they gonna have to eat each other to survive? Some cannibal shit? Is there gonna be a leader of the tribe, a young kid, and he has to prove his dominance and murder one of the other islanders? It doesn't really make sense to have this kind of game in this, like, his kid's game in the same stream as like Metal Gear Solid and Silent Hill. Am I crazy? Maybe you think like maybe enough parents are watching this, they're gonna like, oh yeah, you know, I'll buy this for my kiddo. I mean, it looks cute, but I'm not a big fan of survival games, so maybe that's why I'm just like, eh. And I've never got into like the only one was Rust. That game is fucking epic. It has very tense moments. I don't even know if I'd consider that like a traditional survivor game. It's like base building and stuff, but it's more like you're hunting people all the time. It's like PvP survival. Yeah, it's PvP survival. I'm an idiot. Yeah, definitely. This looks cute, though. You know what's surprising is Konami choosing Bloober
trailer for Survival Kids, a new title
for Silent Hill 2. Oh my god, I keep saying Resident Evil. It's driving me fucking crazy. For a sec, because it's on my mind right now. I just saw the trailer for 4. If you guys didn't see me looking at it, I'm pretty stoked on that. But
the way that we've designed,
yeah, I'm surprised Bloober did it so well for Silent Hill 2 because a lot of people doubted them after some other games they've done. I didn't play their other games, but people were like, eh,
it's not just about
not so sure about them. So it's cool that they did it as well as they did. Like I said, my only big complaint was the enemy variation, the variety. At some point, you turn a corner and it's meant to scare you, and you kind of are like, oh, here's another nurse, for the 90th nurse that I've seen. Or here's another of the crawler, 4-legged monster. It was cool. I did very much love the game. I did like it. Very good horror. But yeah, that was my only big complaint.
It felt really nice that this would go full circle. You know, the game starts on Game Boy Color, and we can evolve it and bring it to the new Nintendo console.
And I like they kept the quirky nature
looking forward
of
to
cool.
people enjoying the game. We had a tremendous amount of fun making the game, and really hope that
the players enjoy. But I never played the original.
As much as we enjoyed.
But it seemed kind of goofy to me, so I don't know. I could be talking completely out of my ass, which I probably am. I am talking out of my ass 90% of the time. That's what I do. That's what I do. Yes. Are we eating, dude? Look at her back, dude. It's all bloody. Look at that. It's like haunting beauty, man. All over this. I know that's what they were going for. You could definitely tell. It's like some kind of like almost like grotesque beauty, but not like grotesque side. It's more
Silent Hill
beautiful,
was a series that fused
haunting,
the essence of Western
hard
horror
to
and
put into
Japanese
words.
horror. But as the series progressed, I felt that the essence of Japanese horror was lost.
Yeah, true.
I began to feel a desire to create a Silent Hill with 100% essence of Japanese-style horror.
Okay,
If I were to create a Silent Hill with a Japanese aesthetic, I believe that a production team from Japan or Asia would be ideal.
Good.
At that time, I came across Neobards. I felt they were a great team as they had worked with several major Japanese publishers and were able to communicate smoothly.
Our team, Neobards, has been working together for almost 20 years. We're thrilled that our past work caught the attention of producer Okamoto, leading to this collaboration. Many members of our team are longtime fans of Silent Hill and Ryokishio 7. We also began having in-depth discussions with Konami on how to develop a game experience that maintains the spirit of Silent Hill within a Japanese atmosphere.
With the major thematic shift, it was absolutely critical for us to not merely copy,
but really understand what the key atmospheric elements.
Yeah, I heard they're going to be going no guns for this one. All going to be melee, which could be good for you feeling more vulnerable.
A lot of time iterating and discussing between.
But I guess it depends how are you like a fucking
that uneasy charm and loneliness of Ebisugoka to life.
Samurai warrior with weapons.
With the Silent Hill series, our protagonist Hinako is also designed to be an ordinary person.
Okay,
However,
cool.
It was crucial to us to have fun and interesting gameplay.
Psychological horror.
For Silent Hill F, the team spent a lot of time focusing on creating a combat system that would feel both fresh but familiar, yet also be thematically appropriate and not overly complex.
I saw one clip of her with like a fucking spear though, so I'm like, I hope you're not like going nuts on these monsters.
Silent Hill F has shifted from the town of Silent Hill to Japan. But it
I don't
remains a
think so,
psychological
obviously
horror experience where one confronts themselves within a mental world.
I saw
Taking
some
into
parts
account
of
that
this.
it's
It looks
a
so sick,
psychological
dude.
horror, we sought to
I saw all
enhance the
this,
essence
actually,
of
I think.
Japanese-style horror. The hallmark of Japanese horror is not simply
Dude.
grotesqueness, but the coexistence of beauty and the
Yes.
disturbing.
I feel that.
We
I
are
feel the
creating
beauty.
this title with a concept.
Looks beautiful,
Find the
dude.
beauty in terror.
The artwork is amazing.
As a key concept in Silent Hill F is the idea of beauty and terror.
Yeah. I know what you guys are putting down. I'm in your brain.
Distinct uneasiness to them.
Look at
that. But also have a horrific charm that would make it so
Japanese
you just couldn't
horror
stop
looks so
staring.
cool looking.
In this
Oh,
matter, we were extremely fortunate
Bro.
to be able to work with Kara-san to design our key character art, as their designs perfectly
Look at
suited
this
the ideal
artwork,
of
man. It
beauty
makes me
and
want to
terror.
get into drawing a lot more. So beautiful.
Regarding the setting, we carefully considered which era would provide a stage and environment that could depict the theme of this story with a higher contrast, and I chose it accordingly.
Yeah, they nailed the haunting feeling really
Show
well.
era, though just half a century ago, feels like a different
Dude.
world. One that remains connected to our present, yet preserves customs and superstitions long forgotten in modern life. I hope you'll enjoy that contrast as well.
Another key reason we chose this time frame and location was that there were many, many elements we could draw from that would both feel familiar, yet alien to many players, supporting that sense of uneasiness.
When designing
I
the
definitely
levels,
feel it.
we began by using the Kinkatsu area of Kinsan Town
Just
as
with
the
the
foundation,
sound
then selected several representative Japanese locations
and all this
such
fog,
as Dagashiya, schools, shrines, and more.
the dust particles
These
flying.
locations, with their strong Showa era
Feels
atmosphere,
empty, lonely,
help immerse the levels in a
isolated.
distinctly Japanese setting.
Haunting
Of course,
beauty.
we haven't forgotten the other world of Silent Hill,
Looks
which is a
amazing.
core element of the franchise. After extensive discussions and iterations, and collaboration with Ryukishi 07's storyline, we crafted a level experience unique to Silent Hill F. We believe that for Asian players, these Japanese-style environments will feel familiar, while for Western players, they will be striking and intriguing.
Look at the jagged
Through this
way
game, we hope
they
more
walk.
players can experience the
Classic.
unique aesthetics and design sensibilities of
So
Japanese
Silent Hill.
culture.
We're tackling a type of theme that has never been explored in the Silent Hill series before. Personally, I believe it's a theme well suited to the world of Silent
Hell
Hill,
yeah.
but I'll leave it to all of you to decide whether it truly fits.
Regret,
We had
loneliness,
countless
or
discussions
something?
with Neobards about direction and expression throughout development.
So cool.
I truly feel that everything we hoped to convey through the scenario was fully understood and embraced by the team.
Loneliness. Man, this is gonna be sick. I bet the
One of
art
our
book will
core
be
development
crazy on
goals
this game.
was to make sure Ryukishi-san's unique storytelling characteristics were completely preserved.
You can tell the art
Because
was
the flow and
very
pacing
much
of the
a big
script
integral part
is
of this
very,
one.
very different than that of a playable game. There was a lot of discussion and iteration between our teams on what things would need to be adjusted, why they would need to be adjusted, and how to best go about it. For instance, something we had to consider was the flow of the levels in relation to the story, such as when to push players along, when to give them the freedom to explore.
Yeah, that's true.
In order to present Ryukishi-san's lore
To
in the
present
most
the
suitable
story,
way,
keep it moving.
we'd organize what information would fit best where, such as through environmental storytelling, secondary information such as a note you'd pick up during gameplay, characterization through animations, VO, etc., etc.
Oh, dude, the audio.
And of course,
everything
what
feels
parts
good.
would be
Even
most
I can tell
suitable
whether
as a cutscene.
The attention they're making even in this trailer for how they're talking.
I believe the narrative design of this title
very
is built
attentive
on
to
one
detail. I
original
think
core
it'll be really
element
good.
and 2 fresh new aspects.
You
The
hear
core
that
lies in
sound?
how we carry forward the unique sense of dread and horror that defines Silent Hill. The new aspects come from the story crafted by
story,
Ryukishi
dread,
07
terror,
and
man.
the
It's,
gameplay
I
design
feel
that
it, dude. I'm
complements
fucking,
We
dude, I'm
carefully
stoked.
considered which moments should create direct stress through gameplay and which should evoke fear through camera work and composition. With this title
Very
shifting from a
Japanese
Western
shit.
setting to Japan, we aim not
That
only
sound
to reflect
effects
that
is from,
change
like,
in the
foreign
environment,
films
but
of Japan,
also
I
to
feel like. I'm
ensure that
pretty
the
sure.
performance and presentation evoke a cultural atmosphere
these
that
horror
resonates
sounds?
with players.
I'm pretty sure. I completely could be talking out of my ass, but I feel like I've heard this type of sounds from like Japanese horror films. Pretty sure. Don't get me wrong, but it does very much have to be. Oh, look at that fucking thing, dude! Look at that, so cool. That was a great one, dude. I'm stoked. Yeah, great, dude. Thought it was done for a second. Yeah, dude. I think they're gonna nail this one. And then this guy has got announced Silent Hill 1 coming by Bluebirds because they did so well with 2. It makes sense. And I want to see the Rum remade because I do remember that one. I never played it, but I watched the cutscenes as a kid, so it'd be cool to see that game actually made, and I'll play it through this time, you know? Looks cool, though. Yeah, good stuff. Is that it? Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm actually really stoked. I hope that Metal Gear Solid keeps its kind of wacky nature and adds a little bit more to the formula, makes things a little bit different, because I played the original, really liked it. But also, you know, you got to introduce people back into the series, make sure people know what makes that game great. So we'll definitely see that. Silent Hill F will be amazing. It looks very haunting, beautiful, great game. I think it's going to be great. And yeah, I'm really stoked that it looks very beautiful, looks cool, absolutely interesting gameplay, you know, different types of monsters in there. So hopefully we get to see more soon. But anyways, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Also, Suikoden. Totally forgot. But yeah, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. See you guys later. Bye.